trainers are guys from the local community and are usually men who have sex with men. They work with other guys, focusing on the individual's needs. This is initially done using a life check questionnaire, which is called an IBAS.
The BASC is a questionnaire that we operate on an iPhone.
BASC stands for Behaviour, Attitude, Skills and Knowledge.
It's very mobile, it's just a small iPhone.
We come to different gay venues and talk to men who have sex with men about sexual health issues.
Where's Asker?
Can I interrupt your evening for 5 minutes?
In some ways, I'm actually quite shy in my personal life. I would never just go up to people in a gay bar and just start chatting to them. I actually realised that I really enjoyed it. I got a lot out of it because I felt I was really helping people.
I trained as an actor and worked as an actor for about 4 or 5 years. So I guess I have a lot of training in talking to people, being able to be larger than life in public. Standing in front of a group of people doesn't faze me, so I'm quite well suited to this kind of work, I think.
I saw it advertised, what, 2.5, 3 years now. Straight away applied for it, had the interview, went very well, that was quite tough. And when I got the letter of acceptance, I thought, great. Always wanted to work with gay men's health.
The IBAS was created by the GMI partnership, which is the Gay Men's Interactions Partnership. It was developed through a recognition that previous outreach wasn't really supporting men to change their risk-taking behaviour.
When you kind of look at the questionnaire on paper, it's quite a... People think you actually ask these questions in a pub, in a sex club, in a sauna, but somehow it just kind of works.
I'm happy to approach anyone, really, if they're willing to participate in it. So when I approach people in wheelchairs, people who have a lot of learning disabilities, and they feel really surprised that I've approached them, you know, thank you for approaching me. I said, well, why do you feel surprised? Just because in your wheelchair doesn't mean you're not having any sex.
My name's Tom. I work for an advertising agency. Enjoy going out. Yeah, go down to Vauxhall clubbing, go out in Soho quite a lot.
Hello there. Can I interrupt your evening for 5 minutes?
I think the scariest part was just having someone come up to you and say, hello.
We have a number of sexual health and HIV prevention services.
I think actually having the little iPhones was really good because, you know, it looks like you're just looking at something on the internet.
The iPhone, it kind of makes people feel a bit more comfortable as well. You're getting people to sort of tap things into a screen, but then you can still talk things through.
Once you've gone through the life check questionnaire and discussed any issues with the health trainer, then the IBAS will actually generate an action plan that can be emailed to you. Based on individual needs, the health trainer might arrange to meet the guy again, and that might be to accompany him to an HIV or STI test, or simply just meet up in a couple of weeks and have a discussion with him and see if he needs any other support.
Changing the way that you behave is quite a big ask. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight or in having a nice chat in 5 minutes. So how often you should think about having an HIV test. And actually having a reminder about that, I suppose, would be quite useful, because it's the kind of thing that, you know, at the time you say, oh yeah, I think that's a good idea, I should definitely do that, but then actually going down and doing it is an entirely different thing.
I think this is the way outreach, sexual health outreach, has to go, more interactive.
I think it's great that there are people out there working with and trying to find the people who are putting themselves at risk.
At least 3 times in the last 3 months, 3 of the people that I've spoken to were in quite a low place. And not only did they get quite a lot out of our discussion with each other, but they then went on to access our counselling services, which is really great.
The ultimate aim really is to help men become or remain self-aware, be self-confident and to live healthy lives.